Alright, I've got some frames out that are sort of melting in the sun, which is not a good idea, but I pulled out some frames of honey from some of my dead hives. There's honey, there's a ring of honey on that frame and on the other side of it, and the queen can lay in the middle, and they can feed the baby bees with the honey on the edges. There's pollen on the edges there too. So there you go, a little honey. So if you've got honey and you don't need to feed them sugar syrup, then don't, because they like honey more. Sugar syrup will do the job, but look, oh, there's a heavy frame of honey right there. There we go. Sugar syrup will do the job, but if you have honey, give them honey. Sugar syrup will also get them building comb. My bees don't need to build any comb because, as you can see, I got tons. So they don't need any sugar, and I've got plenty of honey. So this will keep the queen laying because you got lots of room, lots of honey, and lots of pollen in there too. It's a bit moldy, but it's good. And you can also see down here, the bees are doing their thing. They're bringing in pollen, going to work. Yeah, so anyway, these bees, they don't need a top entrance right now. They're getting enough ventilation through the moisture quilt. And if I wanted to increase the ventilation, I could just remove the chips. Anyway, so that's my setup right now. I've got a deep on the bottom with several frames of brood. I'm guessing at least 3 or 4. Lots of bees cleaning it up, doing all kinds of good things. The queen is laying. I just put a new deep on top with some drawn frames, drawn comb, empty drawn comb for the queen to lay. And there's lots of frames of solid honey and some pollen in those as well. Hopefully the bees will go up, clean that up, and the queen will eventually go up and start laying in there, and they'll be okay. But if they're not, I'll check on them next week, and I'll steal from this big colony over here and take some brood and put them in there. And now I'm going to check out these guys. Here's another frame that is full of freshly packed pollen. And I'll crop in later, and hopefully you can see the pollen. And you should be able to see clumpy bits of freshly packed pollen in those cells, probably from dandelions. I'm not sure how well you can see it here again, but it's glistening nectar, which is going to become honey.